What's up YouTube? Welcome to this yet another Mr. Robot video. So I'm going to say it, I called it. I knew this was going to happen. I knew that Elliot was where he is. So there's going to be quite a few spoilers for this as we're going to discuss the big twist in the episode. So, yep, I called it. I knew he'd be in some kind of detention facility. I called it a couple of weeks ago. You can check it. Check the playlist. You can see that I did it. And I'm so happy that I did because, you know what? I've got that smug grin that, yeah, I know. But it was an interesting twist. And the question is, why did they do it? Well, they make sense, really, that, well, Elliot needs to get away from it all to be able to get rid of Mr. Robot, and he theorised that if he didn't actually have any screens, computers, well then Mr. Robot is pretty redundant, isn't he? He can't do anything to him or anything like that. So he went to prison. The question is, why did he go to prison? Evidently it wasn't for the 5/9 hack. It wasn't for the Tyrell murder, although it's very, very heavily hinted that he did actually murder Tyrell Wellick. I think that he actually did. I think he and Mr. Robot, in their same mind, decided that he had to go. But we know that in the outside world, we know that Tyrell's murder is still being investigated because, you know what, people don't even think it's a murder, they think he's just disappeared. Possibly to do with the 5/9 hack. So there's that. But whatever the reason, I'm sure we'll find out because he said that there's going to be no more secrets moving forward. But it does make a lot of sense that he is in this facility, this prison, because he wants to get away from it all. The question here now is, was he really helping with a tour site? That's the question. Was this all a bait and switch? Was he just bringing down a really dodgy inside prison actual black market? He possibly did actually have access to the computers, maybe, which is what I originally theorised and would be an interesting kind of move. But what I didn't get was that Ray is just next to Elliot in the support group and saying that I don't want to talk about it. So this could have been a whole internal struggle and a whole philosophical and brain stuff thing that they had a chat about, and he saved Ray and brought him to the self-help group. Perhaps, I don't know, but it is a very intriguing thing, and I'm interested to see how they move forward now that Elliot is out of prison. As well as we have got Elliot's friend who told him he'd be getting a letter, and that, well, you've got to tell him that tell White Rose that I did you a solid, after they stopped him getting gang raped, which had been terrible and was quite distressing to see, but they were all taken out by Elliot's friend, which was pretty cool. And the whole rigid nature and the whole kind of set thing that he had was due to the fact that, well, he was in prison. So moving forward, he's out and he can now help the F Society group, which I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see that again, them at full power, full strength, together. Now they have access to the FBI, and Angela is being investigated now due to this hack. It seems like nothing really runs over Dominique, and nothing can go over her head, so she's going to be proving to be a very good adversary, and even worse than Tyrell, seemingly, in the first season. Now I'm interested to see what was actually happening on that day that they found. Was it the anonymous FBI tip? But I'm not too sure on that one, but I don't think it was. I think it's something much, much more interesting. So that was a very good episode, I thought. I'm excited to see, like I said, moving forward. There's a new Mr. Robot game out as well, so yeah, there is that as well for you to check out. That is on the App Store as well. Also with Angela, it's interesting to see what's going on. Why has she gone to the risk management? It obviously does seem to be that she wants to access the files about her mother's death, the poisoning that happened. However, the thing is, she's doing it so obviously, especially in that meeting. I was like, they know who you are, darling. They know who you are, and you've just fucked it. I thought that was Angela's story this episode was very weak, and I thought that the writing was a bit off, possibly because they were focusing too much on Elliot's story, which is understandable because, well, he is Elliot, he's Mr. Robot. So, thank you for watching that video. If you don't want to miss anything, please do subscribe below. Please like the video if you did like it, obviously, and comment below with your opinions. And I'll see you soon, and goodbye.